With the ongoing NHL lockout, it's not just the fans feeling the brunt of it. Local sports bars and pubs are hurting from a loss in business.
So yeah, I mean, we've noticed a little bit on Saturday nights where that would be a big night where people would tend to make plans to go to a bar to watch the game, things like that. As far as early week and things like that, we haven't noticed a big difference yet in our particular location here. I would imagine, though, as I was saying, that locations more by the stadium that rely on that game night traffic for pre and post game crowd coming in, I would imagine that they're feeling it quite a bit, not having the hockey on. Obviously, last year the playoffs were pretty short, but in the season before, when the Canucks went deep, we had crowds coming in for a Saturday game at 7. We'd have people arriving at 1 o'clock in the afternoon looking for tables and things like that. So it was definitely a location where people were looking to watch the games for sure. In general as well, people are just finding other reasons to go out for a social night, inquiring about our live music program a lot more, which we run 3 nights a week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. People more just planning social events, maybe around birthday parties and live music and things like that. People are still going to go out regardless of whether there's hockey or not. Sometimes when hockey is on, it ends up being the complete 100% focus, but when it's not on, I'm finding that people are finding other reasons to come out.
Without the regular weeknight and Saturday night games, bar owners are having to turn to other means to draw in their customers.
I'd say the business has changed a little bit, but we still have lots of people coming out. With GM Place being nearby, we definitely had a lot of people pre-game and a lot of customers coming to watch the games. So we've just really been doing different things to try to get people in here. We do brewery dinners on a pretty regular basis. Those have been selling out quite quickly. We do cask nights at another location nearby on Broadway, and those have been really successful. So it's really a matter of people still want to be out and be social, they're just not out for hockey games. When you can't focus on hockey, I think we simply find other ways to focus on ways to do business. Changed in that on a rainy Monday night, you don't have the hockey crowd filling your lounge. So you got to find other ways to get people in here. So it's just a bit of a different feel. I don't find the other sports translate as well as hockey. They're good sports, people enjoy them, but football in Vancouver is not what hockey is. Hockey definitely rules the market for sure.
While some bar owners are saying that patrons are turning towards other sports, owner at Malone's Bar and Grill says nothing will beat the true Canadian game.
You know, there's an absence of enthusiasm, an absence of passion. You know, the unfortunate part about it, in Canada, it really only has one sport. And you know, if you take away that, then there really is very little for people to get excited about. You know, unlike the United States, it has basketball and baseball and football. We really only have one sport, and when you take that out of the DNA and the makeup, then what else is there for people to really get excited about and get enthusiastic about their sports in Canada? Incurring probably a 10 to 15% softness in sales based on that. You know, one has to get creative, and so we come up with a whole bunch of different programs and themes for the evenings to make up for those events when there would be game nights. But even that's a hard road to hoe, and it doesn't always work. We've got music bingo, and we've got trivia, and we've got karaoke, and I'm trying to get some of the NHL players to come and join us for karaoke. We've got live entertainment. This coming Sunday night, we have a 22-piece salsa orchestra. So we just have to actually pull rabbits out of my hat to kind of like fill in the programming that doesn't exist because our favorite sport is no longer here.
For theprovince.com, I'm Larissa Cahoot.